If you're an e-commerce store owner, this video specifically is going to be extremely inspiring for you because we're going to go over a TikTok shop that in the last 30 days has done over $4 million in revenue. And I want to share how this has impacted the rest of the business and also go over the exact idea of the brand because I find this to be really unique and inspiring. A lot of you guys, I believe, will be very inspired by this brand because it's non-traditional. So I want to show you also how you could build something like this yourself. Now, let's get right into it. I don't want to waste any time with you here. I want to be respectful of your time and make it as valuable as possible. So I'm on a software called Calodata. Shout out to Calodata. I love these guys. They're actually one of our clients at Akemi, which, by the way, just real quick, that's what I do. My main business helps other businesses scale, which actually scales my business too. And I also own a few brands myself. So that's why I like making these videos. I like to create more entrepreneurs, inspire more people so that ultimately we can help more people and potentially acquire more clients, acquire more brands, and make the world a better place. But either way, this is the store, or actually this is Calodata, but the store I'm talking about today specifically is this one right here, Echo Vision, the number 5 Shopify or TikTok shop in the last 30 days. Now, these guys lately have been really taking off. They did a 700K day a few days ago. And as you see, they're doing consistent 100K days now. In the last 30 days, they've done $4.3 million in sales. And it's mostly from affiliates, but they also do $500,000 a month in just self-operated accounts, which means they're posting a lot of their own internal content. I love to see that. And I think this is probably one of the best examples that I've seen so far of an account that's doing both. They're really tackling the affiliate marketing side of TikTok Shop, but also tackling the internal content creation side of it really, really well. So as you see, they sell all kinds of products. So that's another thing that's interesting about the brand is that a lot of their catalog is pretty extensive. It's pretty wide. They sell a variety of products. It's not just one product that's really helping them out, which really makes a case for how valuable niche stores are in the e-commerce ecosystem. Because once somebody falls in love with one of your products, if you have other products, then the lifetime value of that customer will only keep getting bigger and bigger, especially if you have a good product flywheel where you're introducing new products all the time, because this person loves your brand, right? So they probably want to shop every product that you have. So this is actually the first product that made them extremely viral is the Echo Beaters, which is actually just a pretty simple product. It's a bundle of wife beaters. So these kinds of like tank tops, basically, that's all it is. But people absolutely love them. So even though it may look simple, the product is extremely well made. And also they've just created a very strong appeal over time. A lot of people are promoting this product. But as you see, one of the other products that is really taking off for them is their supplements. So super interesting blend here, right? They have some fashion products that are taking off, but also some really, really good supplements that are taking off. Now, there's a lot of really interesting content here that we can go over, but what I really mainly want to go over is how this is affecting their Shopify store, because that's always interesting to me, right? Like, I think there's so many reasons why TikTok Shop growth is extremely powerful. You know, obviously the sales potential, the explosiveness of the sales in platform, but also how it affects the rest of your business, right? So as you see, their Shopify store is pretty simple. It does look really cool. It's very branded. They have a really, really solid customer persona that they're going after. They know who their customer is and a brand identity. You have a very strong brand identity. The brand is really young, actually. So you know, the people that are a part of this brand are pretty young and their demographic seems pretty young. So that's one of the reasons I really wanted to show it to you, because I figured this would be inspiring to a lot of you that are young or that maybe partake in going to the gym. Maybe you have your own unique ideas kind of like this that are kind of funny. But what we want to do here is we actually want to go to all products and we want to sort by best selling. So this is the best selling right here. It's about to load. These are the best-selling products. So believe it or not, these are some of the best-selling products on their site. They don't have, I don't think, all of their products that they're selling on TikTok Shop available on the site. Oh, actually they do. So they have the Echo Beaters bundle here, but a lot of their other products are selling on the site. So just through the TikTok Shop growth, they're now able to get other best-selling products that, you know, are not even on TikTok Shop, or maybe they are on TikTok Shop now, but they're just doing well on the site too. So as you see, what's crazy about this brand to me is that it's not even that congruent. Like, everything is very high quality, but it's not super congruent necessarily. However, it still works because of the brand appeal. So people just absolutely love this brand. Let's actually take a look at their Instagram here real quick, and we can see how they're translating that TikTok virality into Instagram. So as you see, they have a lot of like founder type of content, and you see that the brand looks very young. Like, let's see this post. Home team at warehouse working on the campaign we spent $2 million on, eating Wingstop and drinking our non-caffeinated energy drinks, going live on TikTok Shop. So they're doing a lot of live streams on TikTok Shop, which is really smart. They're kind of pioneering this idea of creating like a personal brand through your e-commerce brand. It's really cool, and it's obviously effective. As you see, people really resonate with that stuff, right? Because people like to have a face, attach a face to a brand. Well, that's actually one of the reasons why my business, Akemi Lab, has become successful over the past couple of years. Obviously, we have a great service, but also because people attach it to me and people trust me and they know I'm knowledgeable and they know I like to provide value. So they really trust a lot of the digital products that we have, our community, and our services. But this is not about that. But I just wanted to kind of make that relationship and show you that correlation and how powerful it really is. So if you can create your own brand, whether you're starting with dropshipping to validate your idea or not, it's a great idea to try to live the brand, try to actually become the face of it or hire somebody to do so. Now, I want to show you this. This isn't even a sponsored post or anything, but this catalog on supplyful.com, which allows you to actually drop ship some supplements. Now, the reason I'm showing you this is because as much as drop shipping gets a very bad rep in the brand world, trust me, I'm a part of the brand world. I'm involved in some crazy brands. I have a lot of branded clients, but we also have some clients that just literally scale branded dropshipping stores. And the reason I like that model is because it's very low risk. You can basically spend, $500 to test your idea, especially with TikTok, right? You can create content on TikTok and you can basically get proof of concept and a minimum viable product without spending your life savings, right? Which I think is really important, at least for me, right? I love the idea of taking risks. I think you should always be taking risks. If you see in the background here, I got a poster there, and what it says right here is taking no risks is a risk. And I truly believe that. However, I think it's also smart at the same time to balance that out with risk mitigation because, if your risk fails, you could get taken out completely. So one of those ways is to reduce the amount of money that you're spending in upfront inventory so that you can test your idea first before going all in. And this is what Supplyful allows you to do. So I've actually had clients, believe it or not, that have scaled some stores. Like we've scaled their ads to 6 figures per month with a basic Supplyful product. Now, again, it's not sustainable to do that. I'll tell you just a quick story. That person actually had to shut down their store for a while because Supplyful ran out of stock. But as you see, they're really actually encouraging people to sell these things on TikTok, funny enough. So like if you can make a really cool design, kind of like EchoVision did here, that's what they did. That's one of the reasons they're popping off is their designs are very unique. They actually stand out. They look cool, especially on TikTok Shop. If you take a look here again, we can see they're just really interesting. Like who makes a design like that? It's like a grandma that's buff. That probably won't resonate with everybody, but for the people that it does resonate with, it's powerful and the product is really good, So ultimately, you can do something similar here. If you have some creativity, you can test your ideas with Supplyful and then, contact a supplier. You can do that on Google. You can ask ChatGPT for some of the best manufacturers that you can start with, for example. I mean, it's possible that EchoVision, if you just message them, they might be able to help you. I don't even know. I'm just literally brainstorming, brain dumping on you. We work with another brand called Mentality now who is similar, and we want to accomplish the same sort of growth on TikTok Shop. But I really think this is replicable in a lot of different niches, in a lot of different categories. And one thing about TikTok Shop is that it's not just about TikTok Shop, which sounds funny, but what the effect that success on TikTok Shop has on the rest of your business, let's say on your Amazon listing, on your Shopify listings, is pretty tremendous, and I would not understate it. However, I will say this, a lot of you guys maybe don't even have access to TikTok Shop, and you may feel disheartened by this. Don't be, because you probably do still have access to TikTok, and you can create your own sort of TikTok Shop approach by just posting on TikTok and just linking people to your site. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as your site is well designed and, it's simple and intuitive and easy to use, you're probably going to get sales. And if people love your product, then again, you can get sales on your Shopify store. You don't need a TikTok shop necessarily. But of course, TikTok Shop is powerful, and I definitely recommend it. If you need any help with TikTok Shop, make sure you join Akemi Lab, our Discord. We have a premium subscription that's really cool. A lot of people love it, and I'm making weekly content in there, weekly lessons on how to scale your business that I'm learning from some of our clients that have scaled to multiple six figures per day, actually. It's kind of nuts, some of the data that we've been able to see this year. And I want to be able to translate that obviously through these videos, but also through this private community where you can get instant feedback on anything. Like if you're a premium subscriber, feel free to send us your ads before you launch them. Feel free to send us your landing pages, anything you want. And we're happy to give you that feedback. I have my whole team at Akemi involved in the Discord because ultimately the more we can learn from other people as well, from some of the things that you guys are finding success with, the better that we're going to be able to serve our whole ecosystem. So that's about it for this video. I know I rambled a little bit, but I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you get inspired by it. Even though these videos can seem kind of all over the place, try to take this information and apply it, okay? Like it's good to learn this stuff, right? But you should try to apply what you're learning. And there's a lot of simple ways to do that. Start your Shopify store. There's a link in the description. Use Supplyful if you want to dropship some supplements, or even you can test some supplements from China too. Again, it's just, having a minimum viable product, validating your idea is really powerful. So that's about it for this one. Peace.